Okay, we just created this rough portion over here by copying this to here. We copied it, and then we created a notch here. So that notch, we cut it out, or we cut this notched out by drawing a line and pushing it. So if you know what I mean, if I pull this out, you can see that it's notched. Okay, so make sure you've done that before doing this next part. So once you've done that, what we're going to do is we're going to I lost my zoom here. Okay, we're going to mirror this onto this side. So we're going to select this and then click this and look at our flip. There you go. Now sometimes you have this, so just press escape, click that again, and press control or option. Okay. Now if you have this, then you will have to rotate after you mirror. So make sure that you have a plus sign on your arrow so that when you pull this blue plane and you pull this anywhere, just don't touch anything. Okay, it will create a copy, and then you simply now have to rotate that. So let me just zoom in, and I'm gonna move this copy from this corner to this corner. There you go. And then we're going to rotate. Okay, rotate, and I want to click on this copy. Make sure it's green. If it's not green, then you can use your arrow key to change it. Okay, make sure it's green. So click that, and then click this point here, and then rotate that, and let's zoom, and then make sure you click on this point here. Okay, zoom out. So there's our copy, and it should fall exactly on this one. Otherwise, there's something wrong with what you've done. Yeah, you're going to mirror that one, and then let's make this and that one a group. So we're going to select this and click this, and then they're both a group now, but we're going to do a group within a group. So select the groups, press your shift key, select the other group, and then right click and then make another group out of these two groups. So it's now one group. Okay, because what we're going to do is we're going to copy 2 feet on the left side and right side. We're going to click move. We're going to press our control or option until you have a plus sign. You can click anywhere and then drag on the green axis only. Okay, drag here on the green axis and then type in 2 feet, which is 24. 24 inches is 2 feet. So 24. Okay, and then we want to make I think a total of 3 copies. So we're going to type in immediately after making our first copy 3x. So you should see 3x on this lower portion of your screen, and then simply press enter, and then you should see a 3x or 3 copies there. Okay. So before we continue, we have to inspect whether this wood is going to be exactly on the outside of our plane. Now if it doesn't, then we have to change our design, and it looks like it's not. So let's just use the select tool. When I zoom in, you can see that it's not exactly here. So what we're going to do next is we're going to move this 4 things. 1, press your shift, 2, 3, and then this 4. We're going to move this 12 inches to the right. So we're going to move, select here, and then on the green axis type in 12. Okay, and then press enter. So it's just 12 inches now. Okay, and then we're going to do and copy this object here. So I'm going to select this and then copy now on the left side of my view. So I'm going to select move, select anywhere, go onto the green axis, make sure you press your control or your option to make a duplicate. Okay, and make sure it's on the green axis, and then you type in 24, enter. Okay, and then again we're going to do 3 copies. So we're going to do 3x and then press enter. There you go. Okay, so that's what we're supposed to have. This one, we can delete this extra one because we don't want the one with the notch on it. See, we don't want this. We want something that does is not notched yet. Okay, so we're going to delete that, and we are going to copy this, okay, onto here. So let's mirror this first. So we're gonna click this and then click flip, and then bring this out here. Oh, I didn't press my control, so make sure that I press my control and I see a plus sign before I mirror that, and then use my rotate and zoom in on the green. Click this, and then rotate downwards. There you go. And then make these two a group again. So select this and shift, press select this, and then right click and make it another group. There you go. And then we're going to copy this onto this end. So we're going to click move or copy, press your control until you see the plus sign. Okay. And then we're going to just simply copy it on this side on the green axis. Make sure it's on green axis, and then simply position it where you need it to be. So I want this on the green axis to be on this point here. Like that. Make sure it's on the green axis, and make sure that this is level. This point and that point are supposed to be level. If it's not, then you did it wrong, and so you need to fix that. Okay. Alright, so I think we're not done yet, because we still need to do something out here. So to do that, what we're going to do is we are going to erase this line now. We can erase this. And then we're going to draw a temporary line again from this point here, or I think it's better to do it from the middle. So we're going to do from the middle, and then going out on the green axis, you're going to type in 24. Press enter. Okay. There you go, 24. And what you're going to do is you are going to copy this outer line, this part. Click this. We're going to zoom in, and we are going to copy. This time we selected midpoint here, but this time we're going to copy this one from this endpoint. Make sure you press your control so you can make a copy, and then from this endpoint we're going to put it on the end of the line. Okay, there you go. And you are actually going to do the same thing on the other end. Okay, we won't need this anymore, but we'll erase this line later. So I'm going to select the line, zoom in over here, click the midpoint on the green axis, type in 24, press enter. Okay, zoom out, and then you're going to copy this again. So copy, make sure you press your control to make a copy. Okay, and then copy from this endpoint to this endpoint. There you go. Let's leave these lines first, and we can erase that later, but for this video, that's what you're supposed to do, and we're going to move on to our next one. So make sure you save your work first, okay, and then do what I did before we move on to the next. Okay.